Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Chrislou and I do DIYs, reformations, and makeup recreations. Hi guys, we're back again with another DIY video. So matagal-tagal din po tayong hindi nakapag-post dito sa ating YouTube channel because alam niyo na, buhay estudyante, busy sa mga schoolworks. But anyways, for today's video, I'm gonna show you how to do this or how to create this Korean style U-back bralette. So I made this Korean style U-back bralette from an old sweater. So since the sweater's color is a bit faded na, so kailangan ko siyang i-dye first before natin siya i-cut into bits.
So ayan guys, gagamitin ko tong Venus Guaranteed Fast Dyes na color black. Dalawa yung gagamitin ko para ma-achieve natin yung very black na color sa ating jacket or sa ating sweatshirt.
So I have to put hot water into the basin first and then wet the sweater before putting it onto the basin, and then mix the Venus dye onto the water and mix it well. Then let the sweater soak.
So, ayan na siya guys. I-leave ko na lang siguro siya for 30 minutes. So, habang naghihintay ako, maglalaba na muna ako. So, see you later guys.
1 hour later.
Sabi ko 30 minutes lang pero umabot ng 1 hour. Anyway, I washed the sweater with water first, then soaked it back to the basin where the dye was, and then I repeat it 3 times and then hang it to dry. Ayun guys, now that tapos na nating na-dye ang ating sweater, so kailangan na natin siyang i-cut into parts for our U-back bralette. So, here's the process. So, first is I get this tank top from my closet. This is also one of my works. So, I fold it in half and then trace its form for our front top. Mark your desired length and make sure your marks are visible. Instead of following the form of the tank top, I only follow the center part and just drawing the side and the bottom, since I want the bralette to be fitted onto my body and that my boobs are not that exposed at the side. I'm pinning it first before cutting and make sure to add allowances. I cut it out with a big space of allowances just to make sure the bralette fits onto my chest. So I used the first bits to trace another one for our interfacing. The interfacing will help to cover our padding, so at the end it would be sandwiched in the inside of the 2 bits of fabric.
Make sure to pin together so that they are not in different sizes. No overlap edges when cutting.
Next is, I'm cutting from the front of the sweater for the back bits. I'm measuring 3 inches downward for the length considering the allowances. Instead of the 9 inches, let's make it 13 inches sideward in case it's tight to the body. At the top, from the side, I'm measuring 1.5 to the sideward, and same with the other side, and then don't forget to put markings. And then I use this can lead to form a curve on that part. You can use anything curve or just eyeball it. Don't forget to cut with allowances. In sewing, I attach both the front top and the interfacing, both wrong side facing together. I'm sewing the side and top and leaving the bottom unsewed. Sewing it from the center to the side and then back to the center towards the other side of the top. Do not stretch the fabric when sewing. It might create ruffles onto the seam and it would ruin the beauty of our top. So for the padding, I used these cups from my old bra. I used it as my padding because you know I'm saving money today. So I'm joining the tips of the cups at the center and just hand sewing it for more security. I'm also sewing the sides of the cups to the fabric. I'm joining now the back bit of the top, right sides facing together. I'm sewing the sides using a zigzag stitch first and straight stitch after. In sewing, make sure to not stretch to avoid ruffles. For the next step, I'm cutting the bottom of the sweater. So this is a rib knit fabric. I'll be using this as the bottom of our bralette.
This would help our bralette to achieve the same look of the Korean style bralette.
Pinning it at the bottom of the bralette and then sew it all around using a zigzag stitch and then top stitching it afterwards.
The ends of that rib knit fabric should be pinned and sewed first for a clearer look.
Here is the ends of the rib knit and I almost forgot to join them together. So always join the ends first before attaching it to the fabric. For the last part, I'm cutting for our bias strips, and for our straps, I'm measuring 1.5 for the width, and the length is depending on the fabric left. So I'm cutting in different length of strips, so I cutted 6 strips for the bias straps. So in attaching the bias strips, first attach it both onto the side of the top. I attached it first at the side of the top because it's a bit of complicated, so I'm trying my best to let you see how I attach it onto the fabric, so just bear with me. And then I'm joining 4 bias strip for the top, connecting the straps to the back of our bralette. I'm attaching the strips first onto the center of the top, then to the tip of the bralette, making it all the way down to the back. So it's up to you guys how much measurement you want for your straps. You can try it on first and ask help to someone for them to pin it onto your back. So if you reach this part here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Here's the final transformation of our black sweater. Come on. Ating Korean style U-back bralette. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I hope you got a lot of ideas how to create a U-back bralette. So if you haven't done subscribing to my channel guys, please do click the subscribe button and don't forget to click the notification bell button down below so that updated ka sa mga bago kong videos.
Ginagawa mo!
Ayan guys, don't forget to like this video and share this with your friends. See you on my next video guys. Bye!